Hey folks, Cerebral Tackle here again with you today. I've got a crazy story about how a guy made a $100,000 mistake. And no, it wasn't because he got married. The when in this situation was just here a little bit ago, April 23rd here of 2023. The where? We're going to Texas for this story. Wright-Patman Lake up at East Texas near Texarkana. The event was a 3-day tournament put on by the National Professional Fishing League, and don't worry, I hadn't heard of them either. I mean, they're not one of the big three, the old FLW, MLF, or BASS. At any rate, their name is the National Professional Fishing League, and well, what happened was, there was an angler by the name of Baron Adams, was kicking butt in the tournament and was poised to win. And then here comes that whole crazy polygraph test at the end of the tournament. Like I've explained to you before, if you're getting polygraphed for a tournament, it means a good thing. It means you're about to win, right? I've had a lot of friends that were polygraphed, means cha-ching. So he passes his polygraph with flying freaking colors. Then there's a hitch in the giddy-up at the end. He's asked to show physical proof of his fishing license for the state in which he's fishing, which is in this case Texas. He goes to bring it up on his phone from the app. He's not seeing a confirmation number. He's not seeing it clear his bank account. Rut-row raggy. He ended up without a fishing license. Now, to hear Mr. Adams tell it, when he got into town, he went to the local Walmart, tried to get somebody back from sporting goods, and we all know how that can be. And no one showed. So not being able to get anyone at Walmart, he decides to leave, that he'll handle it on the app online and take care of it that way. Let me tell you guys, when you're traveling for tournaments, things can get crazy. Trust me. Oh, state to state, hotel to hotel. Sometimes it's all a blur. I get how some mistakes can happen. So anyway, leaves Walmart, goes to do it online. For whatever reason, it either kicked his payment or something didn't sign up correctly. Something was missed. He was left with the impression when he was done with the process that he had a valid fishing license. But when it come time to show it to officials, when they requested it after the polygraph, there was no record of it anywhere. No confirmation, no purchase to his bank account, nada. It just vanished. This probably means something was either missed somewhere or there was some miscommunication with the site. Who knows? It can absolutely be an honest mistake. I'm not saying the guy was trying to cheat the system. I don't know him, and, I'm not here to say. Either way, Mr. Adams was disqualified. He didn't have a fishing license at the time of the tournament. That'll do it every time, folks. Trust me. It seems like it was probably an honest mistake, and he's fallen on his sword pretty good. Don't know what happened, glitch, failed to hit a confirmation, don't know, right? No one knows. He himself will say that he's not sure, but it is what it is. So, who is that good news for? The second place angler that was bumped to first with the disqualification. His name, Ryan Satterfield. He's a local angler. They're from the Wright-Patman Lake area. Now, people often say that there's a home lake curse, and there is, trust me. Nothing's harder than being under the gun, under the pressure, to win on your home lake. Trust me. Have I pulled out some wins on my home lake? Absolutely. Is it easier said than done? Oh, hell yeah. So let's take a quick minute to give a good shout out and congratulations to Mr. Ryan Satterfield for pulling off the win on his home lake. DQ or not, a W is a W. And I'll tell you something. There is a thing to the home lake curse, and that's one hell of a way of getting around it. Now see, one thing that'll get you DQ'd from any tournament is a rule infraction. And let me tell you, I've got a friend that is the world's best on ratting on himself. Here's the reason why. He has the utmost integrity. If there's anything going on, anything that he thinks he might have done that was even the slightest bit off kilter, whether it be not have the kill switch in and accidentally back off the ramp with the big motor going or anything, he's the first to turn himself into the tournament director. Why? Because it's the right thing to do, and he's a hell of a stand-up guy. And guess what? He's got a real good reputation for that too. Folks see him as one of our local anglers that has the best integrity of anybody out there. I'm proud to know him, and I'm even more proud to have him as what I consider to be a brother. Now, how could this have been avoided with this group that I hadn't heard of until this incident? Any tournament organization I've been a part of before handles this before a person wins, not after. Like at pairings dinner, rules meetings, I mean, it's been this way with FLW, with BASS. Not sure how MLF does it, but everyone I've ever fished with, they've always handled that up front. They check your boat insurance, your boat safety, your fishing license. They handle all that way ahead of time. Why this group waits to do it till after the term is over and just once somebody wins, that boggles my mind. And honestly, it could be a reason why I've never heard of them too. I mean, hell, even local bass clubs find ways to make sure everybody's under the letter of the law before they hit the water. I don't get it. It is what it is, folks. On their website, they say they're about bringing simplicity back to professional tournament fishing. Simplicity? Let me tell you something about simplicity. I knew a legend by the name of Stan Sloan. You want simplicity? That man exemplified simplicity. Folks, y'all ain't it. So, there you have it. A $100,000 mistake. Holy crap. You know, it's a bad way to go, and I do feel bad for the guy. I mean, he'll probably never want to go back to Texas again, and who could blame him? I mean, bad memories like that, that'll jar a person, especially when it comes to tournaments. There's been some lakes I've had some very bad things happen on that I don't ever want to see again, and some still haunt me in my freaking dreams. I've lost a lot of big fish. I've come this close to being out of the money and this close to winning on several occasions. I can't imagine what losing $100 grand would be like. If he doesn't have a drinking problem by now, he's a better man than me. No matter how you slice it, congratulations, Mr. Satterfield. That's one way of kicking the home lake curse square in the butt. Unique, but a W's a W. To Mr. Adams, that's a tough L to take, my man. We'll all point out for you. That sucks. To everyone who showed up and viewed this video, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Get your stuff together, load the vehicle, get the boat if you got it, grab your gear, get out there on the water, keep it wet.